Good hiking shoes are expensive, right? I cringe every time I go shopping for a new pair of hiking shoes. But I may have found some good quality hiking shoes that are way more affordable than many other name brands that are out there that a lot of hikers are using. Now, if you're interested, stick around. We'll talk about it. Ultra Lone Peaks, $140. Brooks Cascadias, $115. Morale Moabs, $100. Hoka Anacapas, $180. Salomon X Ultra 4s, $160. La Sportiva Spire GTXs, $140. We pay good money for hiking shoes. Now I have thousands of trail miles on these old feet, and I know what works for me. And I also know what works for me might not work for you. It might not be your first choice, and there's a lot of good reasons for that. So I'm always very cautious when recommending hiking shoes because every foot is different and every person's needs are different. But what if I found a company that puts out a wide variety of quality footwear where maybe anyone could find something that would work for them and at a very affordable price? I know what you're thinking because it's what I'm thinking. We get what we pay for, right? Now, we don't want to be 50 miles from nowhere when our shoes blow out. I get it. Our hiking shoes need to be good quality and they need to be reliable. And therefore, we're willing to pay good money for them. That's exactly why, before I made this video, I spent the past 9 months testing several different shoes from Fitville. Now, this could have been a very negative video, but honestly, and maybe a little unexpectedly, it's not. Now, you may have noticed in my videos this year that I'm sporting these, or maybe these, or maybe these. Fitville has trusted me for some honest feedback on all these shoes. And I'm here today to make that feedback public, all of it. We'll look at just these 3 shoes that they offer today. So if what I'm showing you today isn't exactly what you're looking for, click on the links in the description to see if they have something you might like better. Now, why am I asking you to go do this now before I even show you these shoes? Because using the links that I provided below and my discount code, you will get 28% off the already ridiculously low prices that they have. You're welcome. Now, the links are in the notes down below, but first, let me show you what these shoes look like after I've tested them and what I liked and maybe didn't like about them. Here we go. Now, these here are the slate-colored men's all-traction trail running shoes V3, version 3. I put around 250 miles on these so far. The tread still has some miles to go, at least another 100 miles, I would guess. Now the toe guard here is intact. That usually is the first thing to go for me because I'm bumping on a lot of rocks. And there's a small tear in the side because I was on some really sharp, rocky places this year. There's a little bit of separation here on the seam. That's kind of normal wear for this many miles, but there's no cracks in the sole or anywhere else. Now they're nearly as comfortable as the first day I used them. Still very comfortable, which means they have a sturdy midsole. Now the price on these normally is $73. $73, that's right. And you get to take 28% off of that. So today you can pick these up for $53. Now you could buy 3 of these shoes for the price of 1 pair of the big name brand shoes and get at least double the miles. So think about that a minute. By the way, all these shoes I'm showing you today come in wide and extra wide version. That's the only shoe that works for me. Now these are the sand-colored low-top LugMax hiking shoes. These are the version 6. What I like about these is that they're super grippy for a lot of the rugged terrain that I'm on pretty much all the time. And they breathe really well. I have about 50 miles on these, and the reason I only have 50 miles on these is that they don't have the heel lock lacing option on the top here. And I do a lot of long, steep downhill stretches. And without this heel lock, my toes take a beating going downhill. But, you know, if you're on relatively flat trail or in areas where you don't have a lot of steep, long downhill stretches, this would be a great choice. They are super comfortable. Note that they have this slip-on feature, and they have this little lace tightener here so you don't really have to tie knots, which might work well for some people and on some mild terrain. It's a little too gadgety for me, but for some situations and for some people, this might work out really well. Now they sell for $88. That's $63 with the discount code today. So I went back to Fitville to see if they had a LugMax version with the heel lock lacing and without the slip-on feature, and they did. These are the version 2s of the same shoe. I just started testing these, and I have about 50 miles or so on them so far, but I like them better than the V6. They don't seem to be as breathable as the V6. A little bit different mesh material up here. It looks a little tighter, and it doesn't feel like it breathes as well, but it's still breathable. And that's not really a big deal for me because I usually hike at higher elevations where it's cooler, so not a big deal for me. Again, super comfortable, very grippy, comes in a wide version, pretty much everything I need. And they sell for $89, which is, for you, $64 with the discount code today. Okay, so honestly, what do you have to lose by spending a few minutes to go to their website today? Look at the construction, the quality, the variety, and the prices of their shoes. Are they worth trying for a third of the price of what you pay for your big brand name shoes with all the features that you need? Maybe. You know, think about it. Yeah, you could wait around for your name brand to have a sale. I get that. You know, we like what we like. It's hard finding good shoes, and we stick with what we like and what works for us. So I'm kind of the same way with a lot of things. But at one point, I had to roll the dice and try out shoes that would work for me. Maybe this is just one of those opportunities. All right, so just a few things to think about here with Fitville shoes. No big pressure from me. Just wanted to give you a look to make sure that you were aware of this brand and the prices and the quality of what they have. So hope it works for you. So until next time, stay active and keep living like you want it. All right, I'll see you on the trail. Hey, just a reminder to like, subscribe, and comment down below. And there are links down there for my Patreon page and my affiliate partners. All that helps keep the David on Earth train moving. Go live like you want it.